Hey there, Russell here. Little different video than I normally make. No dogs around today. I'm in my car right now while my daughter's at her horseback riding lesson. I'm kind of in a somber, reflective mood right now. I just found out that my Aunt Billy, my dad's sister, passed away Thursday night. I found out about it yesterday, Friday. And it sucks. I loved my Aunt Billy. I always enjoyed going over to her house. She'd been sick for a while, so it wasn't totally unexpected. But it still sucks. It's still sad. And it got me thinking about my own father, Alfred Carroll, who is not doing very well himself. He's in a nursing home, been there 6 months, was just in the hospital last weekend in the ER with fluid on his lungs. His heart was having issues. He was having trouble breathing. They got him kind of stabilized, got him back into the nursing home on Tuesday or Wednesday. But the nursing home doctor let my sister and I know that he's not doing well. It's kind of funny because, my sister and I have known that he's been declining quite a bit in the last few years and really in the last 6 months. But oftentimes before this, we would talk to people and, we would say, oh, he looks bad. And doctors, nurses, whatever, they would tell us most of the time, oh, no, he actually looks pretty good for someone his age. And we'd think, wow, okay, I guess they know. We're not around old people all that often. So this time, when you have a doctor who's used to working in a nursing home around frail geriatric patients, when he tells you, no, it's bad, we need to put him on hospice, you know that you don't have much time left. So they say you should celebrate people while they're alive, and, don't wait till they pass. So that's what I'm doing with this video. I'm celebrating my father. I love my father. He's a great man. I know a lot of people say their fathers are their heroes, and it's true for me. He is my hero. He's my role model. He's the kind of father that I hope I am to my daughters, and I owe it all to him. My father comes from a generation even before the baby boomers, so he's very stoic. He was a very realistic man, a humble man, didn't need a whole lot. He didn't always show his emotions that much, but there was never a time that I didn't know I was loved. He always made that clear to me, my sister, his wife, my mom, his friends and family. People knew it. And there was never a time that I can think of that my father was not there for me. And my sister would say the same thing. So would my mother if she was still alive. He was always there anytime I needed him. And he was there when almost anyone needed him. He was kind of a Renaissance man, really. He was a fantastic painter. If he had developed or devoted his life to painting, he could have been truly fantastic. He was really good. He also played the guitar, and he was a great mechanic. He worked as an auto mechanic. He worked as a watch repairman. Basically, if it was mechanical and it was broken, he could fix it. And people knew that. He would always help friends, family, neighbors, coworkers. Everybody knew, hey, if something's broken, call Leon. He'll come and fix it. And darned if he didn't. And if he couldn't fix it, you knew it was really broken and there was nobody's going to fix it. You better just buy something new. And that's a thing. He was always there for everyone, not just family. I can think of two scenarios, situations right now that really come to mind that let you know the kind of man my father was. One of them was when I was under 10. I was probably between 6 and 8, something like that. Our neighbor 2 doors down, single mother. She had 2 really small kids, 2 or 3. Middle of the night, she heard banging in her backyard, banging around her yard. She was scared. And do you think she called 911? Nope. She called my father. He got up in the middle of the night, no regard for his own safety, got his .38 gun, went over to check, and ended up that it was the middle neighbor's pit bull dog who had jumped the fence, running all over her backyard, making a ruckus, chasing a cat, ended up jumping into the front yard and killing the cat. My dad found the pit bull there, killing the cat. And he was able to get the neighbor to come get his dog, and everything turned out okay. But that just shows the kind of man my dad was. He wasn't afraid to go over there and help somebody who needed him. And then I think about how he was with my mother. My mother's been dead for over 20 years now. She died of multiple sclerosis. Love you, Mom. And in the last about 10 years of her life, she needed full-time care. My dad retired, and he was her sole caretaker that whole time. And my sister helped a little bit, but it was mostly all on my dad. He never complained. He never had a bunch of self-pity or woe is me. He did what needed to be done to make sure my mom was taken care of until the very end. And it got pretty tough towards the end. He never wavered. He was a rock. And I think those are a couple examples to let you know the kind of good man he was. He was a truly good, honorable man. Like I said, the kind of man I always want to be. I don't even know if I can live up to that, but I try. And so I want to say to you, Pop, that I love you. I respect you. You mean the world to me. I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for me. And just want you to know I'll be there with you until the end. And I know my sister will as well. And so that's the thing I want to tell everybody. Don't wait. If you have people, friends, family, neighbors, whoever that means something to you, talk to them now. Let them know how much they mean to you, hopefully how much you mean to them. Really spend that time, because time is fleeting. We always think we have more time, and the reality is we don't always have more time. You know, unfortunately, with my dad's dementia, he really can't communicate much. He can't hold a conversation anymore. I still know deep down that he loves me, but that spark of what makes him him is dimming by the day. And I wish I would have had more time or spent more time talking to him. Now, I did see him, and do see him every week pretty much, and always had, but I even wish I had spent more time, because I always thought there would be more time. So don't wait. Tell the people who mean something to you how much you love them, how much you care for them. Spend that time. Anyway, love you, Dad. I'll be there with you till the end, and I'll take care.